Today we're going to be starting a video series on our first health hack, and that will be discussing brown fat. So what is brown fat? Brown fat cells, also known as brown adipose tissue, are special, highly metabolic, brown-colored cells that are located close to your spine, around your neck, and upper body. The kind of fat you might be more aware of is known as white fat, and that tends to deposit around your waist, hips, and thighs. So these are two totally different types of cells. So what gives brown fat that signature color? It has a very high concentration of mitochondria, which function like little factories inside the brown fat cells to produce heat. So what makes talking about this so exciting? Well, when you activate brown fat in your body, it actually burns your white fat away. You might be thinking, so you're telling me that I can activate this special kind of cell known as brown fat to help me lose weight? And the answer is yes. So let's get to the really good stuff. When brown fat is activated, it draws white fat into the brown fat cell, where it can then burn the fat and produce heat. So this method of directly burning fat is unique. You can think of white fat as food for the brown fat cells. So when exercising, your muscles first burn blood sugar, and when your blood sugar is consumed, your muscles then start burning glycogen, which is sugar that's stored in the liver and muscles. Finally, white fat is burned as the final fuel. So your blood sugar and glycogen are replenished every time you eat, so every time you exercise you need to burn through your reserves before tapping into your white fat. By using brown fat, we are able to skip directly to burning white fat. So in what way is activating brown fat a superior weight loss method? Calorie-restricted diets over a period of several days result in a decrease in metabolism over time. So when you restrict calorie intake, your body becomes more efficient to conserve energy, as if there were a lack of food or in times of famine. The drop in metabolism is an evolutionary survival mechanism to prevent starvation when food is scarce. So this ultimately means it gets harder to lose weight the longer you diet. Brown fat activation will not cause a drop in your metabolism. Through a process known as mitochondrial uncoupling, it actually increases your metabolism. Brown fat causes lipolysis of white fat cells. So lipolysis stands for lipid, meaning fat, and lysis, to break down a cell. So we're breaking down fat cells. While diet and exercise have been shown to decrease white fat cell size, you still retain the same number of white fat cells. You may have experienced that after losing weight, it's easier to gain it back. And this is because your body still has that same number of fat cells. Yo-yo dieting is a common occurrence where individuals are cyclically successful at losing weight, but are unsuccessful in maintaining the results long term. All of your body's cells are trying to maintain homeostasis. They have a size that they want to be, and they work to maintain it. With diet and exercise, the fat cells shrink in size as they provide energy to the body, but they want to get back to their natural size. So that's what makes maintaining weight loss so difficult. The white fat cells replenish their reserves of energy as soon as they are able, which translates into rapid weight gain as soon as you stop dieting and exercise. Brown fat has been shown to trigger destruction of white fat cells, meaning those cells are gone for good. Common weight loss programs involving calorie restriction and exercise result in weight loss. But the weight you lose is made up of both fat and lean muscle. When we exercise, our bodies not only need more calories because of the increased activity, but also because our muscle tissue becomes damaged during the process and must be repaired. So when we restrict calories on top of exercising, our bodies cannot properly repair the muscle fibers. Brown fat works entirely on white fat and will not result in muscle loss. What if you have a bad knee, hip, or back? Brown fat activation does not require strenuous physical activity to be effective. This means if your joints hurt, you can still benefit from this weight loss method without the pain. So what makes this method so unique? It targets white fat first. It increases your metabolism. It causes lipolysis of white fat cells. There's no lean muscle loss and no strenuous physical activity involved. We'll continue discussing brown fat in our next video. If you guys are enjoying this content, like the video, and we'll see you next time.